Hey there, my beautiful soul. Danielle Corinne 999 here, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're diving into a really deep, really uncomfortable truth, and that's self-betrayal in relationships. We all talk about toxic people, narcissists, and the importance of setting boundaries. But here's the real question. If you know they're bad for you, why do you keep letting them back in? Why do you keep letting them back in? And I want you to hear me clearly on this. That's not just a them problem. That's a you problem. Because every time you let someone back into your life who has proven to you that they can't honor you, respect you, or love you the way you deserve to be loved, you're not just forgiving them, you're betraying yourself. I know this may sting a little bit. I know this may hurt a little bit, but I want you to be honest with yourself. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why this happens, the signs that you're betraying yourself in love, and most importantly, how you can finally break free and rebuild that self-trust. Because self-trust is the most important trust that you can have. Period, point blank. This is why it's self-betrayal. Let's start here. It's simple. Because every time you say, I'm done, I deserve better, I won't tolerate this anymore, and then you go back, you're breaking your own word. You're breaking your own word. And here's the truth. If you can't believe your own word, your confidence, your self-esteem, and your ability to trust yourself, all of that begins to crumble. And when you don't trust yourself, you stop standing firm on your standards. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. So let's break down some signs that you might be betraying yourself. Whether it's in relationships with others or relationships with yourself. Number one, you forgive without real change from the other person. Listen, forgiveness is powerful, but if forgiveness turns into an open door for the same behavior to repeat over and over and over again, that's not forgiveness anymore. That's self-abandonment. That's self-abandonment. Number two, you lower your standards after promising that you wouldn't. Maybe you told yourself, I'll never date somebody who lies, or I won't tolerate disrespect. But the moment it happens, you rationalize it away because you don't want to lose the person. That's betrayal. Number three, you accept behavior that doesn't align with your values. Deep down, you know what you believe and what you need and what's healthy for you and what's not. But when you ignore that inner voice and settle for less, you're not just betraying your standards, you're betraying your soul. Now, let's go a little deeper. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Well, a lot of times, it's fear of being alone. Loneliness can feel scarier than being mistreated. So you settle for less than what you deserve. that sound familiar? Other times, it's unhealed childhood wounds. Maybe you grew up in an environment where love was inconsistent, conditional, or even painful. So now, toxic love feels familiar. And then there's the addiction to familiarity. Your brain literally becomes wired to crave what it's used to, even if it's unhealthy. So walking away feels uncomfortable, even if it's the right thing to do. But here's the truth. Familiar doesn't mean safe. Familiar doesn't mean love. Familiar doesn't mean right. It just means you've gotten used to betraying yourself. That's what it means. So how do you break the cycle? Let me give you some practical steps, okay? Hopefully this will help you. Step 1, write down your boundaries. Write down your boundaries in black and white. Don't just think about them. Put them on paper. If you say, I won't tolerate lying, write it down. Write it down. If you say, I won't be with somebody who cheats, write it down. Write it down. That way, when the line gets blurry, you have a physical reminder of what you promised yourself. Write it down. Step 2, create a no contact safety net. That means blocking, deleting, or distancing yourself so you're not tempted to slip back. Remember, walking away isn't the hard part. Staying away is. Whew, now that's a word. That's a word right there. Anybody can walk away. But can you stay away? Step 3, replace them with healthier support systems. Surround yourself with people who affirm your worth. Friends who remind you of your strength. And environments that make you feel safe and that make you feel valued. And let me tell you something important. Breaking the cycle is not about punishing the other person. It's not what it's about. It's about protecting you. Because at the end of the day, the most important relationship you'll ever have is the relationship with yourself. It's the relationship with yourself. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Walking away is the hard part. Staying away is. And staying away requires self-respect, self-trust, and the courage to keep your word to yourself. So, if you've been betraying yourself in relationships, this is your wake-up call. It's time to stop letting people back in who don't deserve access to you. Protect your peace like your life depends on it. Because in many cases, and in many ways, it does. It really does. Now, I want to hear from you. Please drop me a comment below and tell me what's one boundary you're committed to setting and honoring in your relationships from this point on, from this day forward. One boundary. I want to hear it in the comments. And if this video spoke to you, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who needs this reminder, because self-respect is contagious. When you raise your standards, you inspire others to do the same. So Until next time, take care of your heart, protect your energy, and most of all, stop betraying yourself. I love you, and have a wonderful, blessed day.